Jim, crypto news and analysis here. What is going on in the markets today? It is August 11th. What is GM? Let us talk about these things. Currently, Bitcoin, it is bleeding from yesterday, but on the daily chart, it is actually looking quite fine. It retested 122K and then sharply sold off to 118K. Currently on the open, we are pumping a bit, so not bad. I personally took a mean reverting trade on Bitcoin here. I think it will pretty much, selling pressure here is losing a bit, and we're still green on the bands on the 4 hours. So I think we will go with the retest 123K because that sharp sell off. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go up to here to 120K, but I took this trade here. I think it's a pretty decent risk reward, especially if the 5 red candles in a row. So that's my own opinion on it. Ethereum right now, pretty strong. Still in this mean reverting state up here, consolidating above the all-time highs, which is incredibly fucking bullish for Ethereum. I'm not gonna lie, geez. Like this is bullish. If you look on the weekly chart for Ethereum, it's just going higher and it's closed here on the weekly above resistance. What else do you want me to say, man? This is great. But Bitcoin dominance right now, it is on the daily chart. It is closed back into the range, actually, which suggests that Bitcoin could probably outperform altcoins here for a bit. And then it's going to chop down lower. I still think it's going to go lower eventually. The other altcoins like Solana, Dogecoin, they're currently retesting their green bands right now. I don't think they're going to turn red here. I think they're going to stay green and keep going up. So I think shit like Dogecoins and this one they're still fine for now, but we're probably going to see some Bitcoin outperformance relatively. So that's my current bias. It's pretty much an alt rotating market. If you look at the altcoins, a lot of them are red on the day, which is not really a big surprise because the freaking Bitcoin is destroying the altcoins. But the altcoin dominance here, Solana is a little bleeding. Ethereum, it's not really bleeding, but a lot of shit is red today. Nothing that exciting to say. Maybe Zora. This one is pretty damn strong, man. I freaking should have taken this one, man. Gee whiz. Like I was trying to enter on here on the retest, but I never came. So I was like, damn, I don't know, man. It's kind of frustrating. But let's look at some tweets here. I'm just trying to keep this one pretty short. But Gen Z plans to be financially independent by age 32 without relying on a 9-to-5 job per MW. So I made a message here. Plans to be financially independent is different from planning how to actually get there. And basically, a lot of Gen Z, a lot of us are trying to not get rich through 9 to 5 because we realize that how the fuck are you going to get rich with 9 to 5 if you can't even afford your fucking bills with a regular job? So people are trying to gamble their way out with the meme coins, basically. That is one narrative here with the meme coin meta. And it is kind of like the Solana meme coins, the meme coins that they love to gamble on, the fucking, troll token. This one's going straight to the fucking moon. But yeah, this meme coin meta is pretty fueled by Gen Z trying to escape the matrix and gamble their way out. I know a lot of people IRL that are trying to gamble on meme stocks with their whole life savings, thinking it's going to get them out of the system with their tens of thousands of dollars of debt. Well, I will tell you that don't be the gamblers. And if you want to be financially independent, you have to think it from the long-term perspective, because if you try to get rich tomorrow, then you're going to risk way too much money in like trading, for example, and then you don't have any more capital. So in trading, it's all about surviving, not really about trying to get rich tomorrow. And as long as you stay in the game, play the large law of numbers, you'll be okay. Latest, Samson Mao says Ethereum investors are rotating to Bitcoin to pump ETH on new narratives like Ethereum treasury companies and dump ETH at highs to rotate gains back into BTC, warning no one wants ETH in the long run. So I agree with this guy's post here. Ethereum, it is extremely strong right now in the short term. However, with shit like Bitcoin, if you compare this chart to Ethereum, it is pretty much up only, and then Ethereum, it is a mean reverting shit. So if we look at ETH BTC, look at this chart. It's been down only for, like, would you say ETH is an investment compared to Bitcoin? Short term, it is going on the weekly. It looks fucking beautiful. Ethereum is going to continue to outperform, but Bitcoin, like, seriously, man. Like, you want to look at Ethereum as a long-term investment. Is Ethereum a good investment right now for holding many years? I don't think right now is. Short-term, yes, it is a great trade. But as an investment, the only thing is Bitcoin. That's my own opinion on this. It's actually not funny. Aiden listened to the LA rape cabal and got raped. Bottom sold his ETH and lost another 7 figures on memes. So that's a story about an industry being put out by one of the biggest streamers. Bad news if you want Rito to come back. It's like Aiden Ross. He's like an idol of the Gen Z, I suppose. He really lost 40 million on Ethereum at the bottom. bottom at 2200 and now it's 4200. So you had this whole thing with the MLG token, and yeah, this is not the best look for crypto. Of course, a lot of people still think crypto is like a scam and all of that, and rightfully so. If you have stories like these, right, where influencers are losing that much fucking money on these tokens here, but yeah, bad news if you want retail to come back. A lot of people are saying retail's going to come and buy our meme coins. Will they? I don't know. Ever since the Trump token came out, that was the height of all meme coins, and we know all meme coins are base of attention. And this is supposed to be the pinnacle of meme coins, and it looks like a chart like this. Well, I mean, certainly this thing can consolidate here for much, much longer, and then have a nice little bear market rally, and then go back to its pits. But I don't know, man. Okay, but that's pretty much all I want to say in this video. I still think we're bullish right now. Weekly looking extremely, extremely strong on Ethereum. Currently, Ethereum is just mean reverting here. I think we're going to see a little bit of chop, but it's going to be probably a grind higher. And in terms of, yeah, I don't think Ethereum is going to have any problems here. It will probably like chill a bit, like not really go down or up that much, just consolidate here up by the highs. But that is probably one of the bullish things you can expect. If it does just go up higher like this, eventually that trend has to be pulled back a bit. So I would be worried if it pulled a V-shaped recovery like that. I would love for Ethereum to keep consolidating here at the highs before it moves a leg higher, because that means it gets more fuel to run higher. And Bitcoin, yeah, probably Bitcoin, it looks like it's going to follow this green path. So yeah, currently the thesis is still the same. The altcoin season for shit like Solana and Dogecoin, they might have to wait a bit. Ethereum is pretty much the strongest one. It's pretty much an Ethereum season right now, not really an alt season. But as soon as we start breaking down this false breakout, then it will be an alt season for real. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm saying in this video. I'll see you guys.